Spring has sprung. The air is filled with the scent of blooming flowers and the promise of new beginnings. It is a time of renewal and growth in our gardens, where every plant seems to come alive with vibrant colours. We welcome the warmer weather and longer days, which allow us to spend more time nurturing our green spaces. But this season of fresh starts also brings challenges that can test even the most experienced gardeners. As our plants emerge, so do pesky insects ready to feast on our hard work. These pests can quickly wreak havoc on our beloved gardens, causing significant damage in a short amount of time. Garden pests can be a major problem, turning a thriving garden into a battleground. They damage plants and reduce harvests, making it difficult to enjoy the fruits of our labour. But there are effective ways to control them without resorting to harmful chemicals, ensuring our gardens remain safe and healthy. Natural pest control methods are safer for you, your family, and the environment, promoting a sustainable way of gardening. By understanding the life cycles of common garden pests, we can better control them and prevent future infestations. We can also create a garden environment that is less hospitable to these unwelcome visitors by using companion planting and natural deterrents. Let's explore some natural and effective ways to protect your garden this spring, ensuring it remains a beautiful and bountiful space. Before we can combat garden pests, we need to know what we are dealing with. Identifying the specific pests in your garden is the first crucial step. Each pest has its own unique way of attacking plants, and recognizing these patterns can help in effective management. Aphids, for example, are tiny, pear-shaped insects. They come in various colors, including green, black, brown, and pink. They congregate on tender new growth, often in large numbers. Aphids suck sap from plants, causing stunted growth and distorted leaves. This can severely impact the health of your plants. Look for clusters of these insects on the undersides of leaves and stems. They are often hidden from plain sight. Slugs and snails are notorious for munching on leaves and seedlings. They can decimate young plants overnight. These slimy creatures leave telltale holes in leaves, making it easy to identify their presence. They are most active at night and after rainfall, leaving silvery trails of slime in their wake. These trails can guide you to their hiding spots. Beetles come in various shapes and sizes, each with its own feeding habits. Some, like Japanese beetles, are voracious leaf feeders, capable of stripping plants bare. Others, like cucumber beetles, target specific plants, causing significant damage to crops like cucumbers and melons. Look for chewed leaves, holes, or wilting plants as signs of beetle damage. Early detection can help in managing these pests effectively. One of the best ways to control garden pests is to enlist the help of their natural enemies. Nature has its own pest control system in place. We can harness this natural balance to our advantage. Beneficial insects like ladybugs, lacewings, and praying mantises are voracious predators of common garden pests. Ladybugs, with their bright red shells and black spots, are a welcome sight for any gardener. A single ladybug can consume thousands of aphids in its lifetime. Lacewings, with their delicate wings and green bodies, are another valuable ally. They are particularly fond of aphids, whiteflies, and spider mites. Praying mantises, with their distinctive praying posture, are ambush predators. They feast on a wide range of insects, including flies, moths, and caterpillars. To attract these beneficial insects to your garden, you need to provide them with suitable habitats and food sources. This means creating an environment where they can thrive and contribute to the health of your garden. Plant a variety of flowering plants that provide nectar and pollen. These plants will serve as a vital food source for many beneficial insects, including bees, butterflies, and ladybugs. Choose plants with different blooming times to ensure a continuous food supply throughout the growing season. This way, there will always be something in bloom to attract and sustain these helpful insects. Avoid using broad-spectrum pesticides, which can harm both beneficial and harmful insects. Instead, opt for natural pest control methods to maintain a healthy balance in your garden. Provide a source of water, such as a shallow dish filled with pebbles and water. This simple addition can make a big difference in attracting beneficial insects. This will give insects a place to drink and cool off, especially during hot weather. It's a small but crucial step in creating a welcoming habitat. You can also purchase beneficial insects from garden centres and release them into your garden. This can be particularly effective for immediate pest control. This is a great way to give your pest control efforts a boost, especially early in the season when pests are just starting to emerge. Remember, a healthy and diverse garden is more likely to attract and support beneficial insects. By following these steps, you can create a thriving ecosystem that benefits both your plants and the insects that help them grow. Homemade pest control solutions. In addition to attracting beneficial insects, you can also make your own pest control solutions using simple household ingredients. Insecticidal soap is a safe and effective way to control soft-bodied insects like aphids, mites, and whiteflies. To make insecticidal soap, mix a few tablespoons of liquid dish soap with a gallon of water. Spray the solution directly on the affected plants, making sure to coat both the tops and undersides of leaves. Neem oil, extracted from the seeds of the neem tree, is another natural insecticide. It disrupts the life cycle of insects, preventing them from feeding and reproducing. To use neem oil, dilute it with water according to the instructions on the label and spray it on affected plants. Building barriers for protection. Physical barriers can also be effective in preventing pests from reaching your plants. Row covers, made from lightweight fabric, can be placed over rows of crops to create a physical barrier against insects. Make sure to secure the edges of the row covers to the ground to prevent pests from crawling underneath. Netting can also be used to protect specific plants, such as fruit trees or berry bushes, from birds and larger insects. Copper tape, placed around the base of trees or the rims of pots, can deter slugs and snails. The copper creates a small electrical current that these slimy creatures find unpleasant. The benefits of natural pest control. Natural pest control methods offer numerous benefits over chemical pesticides. They are safer for you, your family, and the environment. Chemical pesticides can contain harmful toxins that can contaminate soil, water, and air. Natural methods, on the other hand, rely on natural processes and ingredients that break down safely in the environment. Natural pest control is also less likely to harm beneficial insects, birds, and other wildlife. By protecting these natural predators, you can create a more balanced ecosystem in your garden. This will help to keep pest populations in check naturally. Natural pest control can also be more cost-effective in the long run. Embracing a chemical-free approach. Transitioning to a chemical-free approach to pest control may require some patience and persistence, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Start by gradually reducing your reliance on chemical pesticides. Introduce natural pest control methods alongside your existing practices. Observe the results and make adjustments as needed. Remember that natural pest control is not about completely eliminating pests. It is about managing pest populations to acceptable levels. Embrace a holistic approach to gardening. Focus on building healthy soil, choosing resistant plant varieties, and creating a diverse garden ecosystem. A thriving garden in harmony. By adopting natural pest control methods, you can create a thriving garden that is in harmony with nature. You will enjoy a healthier and more sustainable harvest. You will also contribute to a healthier environment for future generations. So, embrace the power of nature and say goodbye to harmful chemicals. Let your garden flourish with the help of nature's tiny guardians and the effectiveness of natural pest control solutions.